What is going on, guys? Steve here, aka Mainomai FM, and welcome back to the channel for your next installment of my Exile Academy series. So we've actually played 4 or 5 games since you were last with us, guys. So let's waste no time in bringing you up to speed with our progress so far. As you can see, we currently find ourselves in 4th place in the league, which is an overachievement to say the least. The board are expecting a mid-table finish, so we're certainly on track, and well, for all we know, if we can build on this, we'll be promotion candidates. But let's just wait and see, shall we? Don't want to jinx anything at this early stage in the season. We're actually top goal scorers in the league as well, with 29 goals scored in 13 games, which I'm really happy with. I want to tighten things up at the back a little bit. We've actually conceded 13, which is a goal a game. I want to be running at slightly less than a goal a game. In terms of the results then for the games that we've played off stream, so where did I leave you guys? The last game I think on camera was the away game against Macclesfield, where we finished with a 1-1 draw. We then played our first game off camera, which was at home to Exeter. A lovely 5-1 win there. Plenty of goals, a couple of braces from Billy Waters and Oliver Cooper there in a really good game for us. But we couldn't follow up on that. We actually went away to Swindon and lost that game 3-2, which was rather frustrating. We did fight back from 3-1 down, but couldn't quite do enough to get at least a point from that, which was a huge shame. We limped into the Carlisle game and drew that one 1-1 in a pretty uneventful affair, other than the fact we played the entire second half with 10 men, so I was quite happy to get a point from that one. We then played today's opponents, Crawley, actually, in the leasing.com trophy and secured a 2-1 win there, so that was good to maintain momentum in that competition. A couple of unlikely goal scorers in that one as well, with a rotated side, so Ricardo Rees and Tristan Abrahams coming up with the goals for us there. We then went and beat Scunthorpe 1-0, which was a slightly underwhelming result. I think Scunthorpe is struggling this season. We only managed a 1-0 win, but we did dominate all of the usual statistics in that one. So a good performance, but not the result we deserved in terms of the scoreline anyway. But obviously more than happy to get the 3 points to continue our momentum in the league. In terms of the fixtures we're going to play today then, we're certainly going to get the Crawley game played on camera for you guys. We're also going to go away to Colchester. I'm sure there's going to be time for that. And if there is time, we will look to play the home game, the home league game against Salford City if we can. But it'll all depend on how eventful the previous 2 games are, really. I have actually made a couple of changes to the way I'm going to deliver the series to you guys. I've switched it up from extended highlights to key highlights to try and bring the match durations down ever so slightly. And I've also tweaked the game speed to hopefully help with the quality of what you guys are seeing as well. So do let me know in the comments if you notice any improvements on that front. Welcome back then, guys, as we look towards our first game of today's episode, where we actually take on Crawley at home, a team that we've played quite recently in the leasing.com trophy. They're on pretty poor form in the league. We're inconsistent, so it's anyone's guess as to how we're going to get on. In terms of team selection then, pretty much picks itself, other than the fact that no one's really holding down that inside forward spot on the right hand side. So today we're going to go with Collins. Quiet first 5 for both teams, although Crawley have been forced into an early change. Nico Williams picks up the booking early doors. It's not ideal. I want a bit more pressure on the ball here from the boys. Header goes back to the keeper as we look to start our own attack from the back. Here is Matt, plays out for Nico Williams. Anyone in the box looking for the cross? Good ball into the box, and Ollie Cooper at the back stick, assisted by Nico Williams. That is exactly the type of goal we are after. Great bit of hold-up play and distribution there from Matt, bringing others into the game. Williams gets himself a yard of space, cross to the back stick, and that is what we want from our inside forwards, guys. Okay, strong start from us. Collins picks up a knock. Hopefully he can make it till half-time, where we can see if he's going to recover from it. We don't necessarily need to risk him, and he's not playing well, so I think he will be the first player to make way. Good first half from the boys. Things are going well, but you're capable of even better. Okay. Collins, like we said, is going to make way. Billy Waters is the natural choice. As I say, we're going to keep an eye on Ryan Haynes. He's looking very tired. Our left-back options are limited, although we do have a nice little youngster coming through, 16, 17-year-old coming through that I've recently promoted to the first team. So when he's fit and he hasn't played a fixture for the 23s, he will be introduced into the first team as a backup. He's a Welsh lad as well, which is great. Okay, second half is underway. Can we follow up on a solid first half performance where we've actually dominated the game, to be honest? Okay. Nico Williams with the throw. Here's Matt. Good hold-up play again. Finds Williams. He decides to go home. Not necessarily a bad decision. Cabango goes all the way back to the keeper. Can we build something from here? Demetriou picks the ball up in space. Just looking for the right pass. That's a good ball out for Nico Williams. He gets down that right-hand side with pace. Cross into the box. Headed clear. But Matt could be in with a second chance. Oh, no. Okay. Right. I think it's time. Haynes needs to be protected. We're going to go with Wilmot. Even though he's right-footed. And then we will keep the last change up our sleeves. We have limited them to hardly any possession and hardly any opportunities on goal, which is great stuff. Here's Dolan now. Finds Wilmot. Cuts inside on that strong right foot. Has a go. And, I mean, it's a bit rash. I'm sure there was a pass on there if you just looked up. As we approach the last 5 or so minutes now, we're going to make our last change. Sheehan's a big player for us, so it'd be wise to rest him, which I think we will do. We'll bring on Labadie, and I think Williams likes playing as an advanced playmaker, so we'll swap those two around and hopefully see out the rest of this game. I mean, it'd be nice to grab another goal, but I will take the 1-0. A win is a win. Not been exactly our free scoring selves, but the clean sheet is always appreciated. Okay, I will take that. I will take that, guys. Good win for us, calmly. Nothing to get excited about. But a good start to today's episode. Cannot complain with that. And I'll be back with Game 2, which I believe... Yeah, there we go. Colchester away. That'll be, I think, a tougher fixture. But, I mean, that win takes us up to 3rd. Not bad at all. Obviously, there are a few of us on 28 points, but we'll see how we get on in Game 2 away to Colchester. Here we have it then, guys. Game 2 of today's episode sees us take on Colchester away from home. I think this is going to be a really tough game, actually. 3rd v 6th. There's not much in it in terms of form. So rather than trying to speculate, let's just get into the team selection. Now, obviously, Collins picked up that knock in the last game, so he's unavailable for this one. Billy Waters comes in, who's played well for us over the course of the season, so I'm hoping he can deliver the goods for us today. Other than that, I think we're unchanged, other than the fact that young Lewis Twomley, makes the matchday squad for the first time. He's obviously, he's not, I don't think he's going to set the world alight as a youngster, put it that way. But he is a solid option for how young he is, and we do need cover at left wing back. We're currently training him to play there, although obviously you can see at the moment he's a wide midfielder or winger. So he might get some minutes depending on how the game goes, or if anything happens to Haynes during the game, which touch wood it won't. But he makes the matchday squad for the first time. It's good to see some opportunities being given to some young players. But like I say, other than that, we are relatively unchanged, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, instructions set for a couple of players. I don't think our analysts and scouts are particularly good, so I don't think we have too much intel on the opposition. I think backroom staff is something I'm really looking to improve if we can raise the finances really that are appropriate to do so. Okay, so the media have given you a lot of credit, so go out there and give a worthy display. Why not? See if we can get some of these lads motivated. Looking pretty decent. We've had a generally good effect on the team, so yeah, let's get stuck in, guys. Come on. Game 2. Can we build on that 1-0 win and that clean sheet we had in the last game? I think Colchester will be stiffer opposition, though. I mean, a win here, if we can get it on the road, will put us in a very, very strong position, I feel. Here's Dolan. Swings the free kick in. And it's met by Mickey Dimitriou, who heads it home. What a goal that is. Cracking delivery from Dolan from deep. Just guides this one to the back stick. Dimitriou meets it. Keeper's got no chance from that kind of range with Dimitriou coming onto the ball in that way. Let's see it one more time then. Definitely onside. Whipped in. Yeah, keeper's not saving that. Colchester looking to build an attacking move of their own, and Pell finds himself through on goal. That's sloppy defending. Great save from King. I mean, it was straight at him, but he did really well to hold it. That is a huge, huge let-off. Here's Haynes. Swings it in. Sheehan meets it. Oh, keeper's forced to make... Oh, no, he didn't get there. It looked like he made a stop, but he didn't quite have to get hands to that as Haynes is down that left-hand side again, causing problems. Cuts it back. Cooper finds Matt. Keith makes a good save. Cooper! It's disallowed for offside. I was about to say it's outstanding anticipation from Cooper there to get on the end of it, but he is quite rightly flagged offside. About a yard or so, I would have said. Fair enough. Can't complain too much at that. Looking positive, though. Dimitriou sprays it out wide, headed back to Sheehan. Williams, Sheehan again. That's a cracking ball. What a finish, Billy Waters. Get in there, lad. Love that. Cracking defence splitting pass there from Sheehan. Just look at this. Look, 1-2. Williams just knocks it back to him. Sheehan splits the defence. That ball right into the channel there. And Waters, tidy, tidy finish. He's been very good for us this season so far. It's a shame he is only on loan. And I can't see Northampton selling up. We're having a solid shift put in by Ollie Cooper as well, considering he's not scored or assisted. He's on a 7-match rating, so that's nice to see. Keep it up, boys. Come on. No need to say too much. Anyone we've got to keep an eye on. Ben Cabango's looking a bit tired. Nico Williams also looking a bit leggy. Just keep an eye on both of those. As we head into the second half, can we follow up on a really, really strong performance in the first? Don't want to be resting on our laurels here. Want to carry on taking the game to them. This is a cracking away performance, by the way, guys. Look at those stats. Dominating the game. We're actually dominating possession, which is unusual for this tactic. We are set up to play on the break, but clearly they're not looking to play much football. Haynes with the throw. Cooper, it's deflected and one back. Here's Poker on the break. He's looking quite dangerous. Can someone get close to him, make a challenge, please? Bramall cuts back to Pell. And that's a bit of a let-off again. He had too much time and space to get that shot off there. Dimitri with the throw now for us. Just getting a foot on the ball and slowing things down a little bit. He is venturing very far forward for a centre-back. I really hope this doesn't bite us on the arse. They've turned it over. Of course it's going to. Oh, no. That's a very, very loose pass from them. Matt picks it up, finds Waters, and that's a huge let-off for them. We have to settle for the corner. Dolan to swing it in. Matt nods it down. Ah, it's cleared. And that's the end of the highlight there. Right, it's looking like it's around sub time. Yeah, there we go. I think we've got to protect our fullbacks. So we've got options on the bench now. Wilmot, you're going to play at right wing back. And is he 16 or 17, Twomley? 16-year-old Lewis Twomley. Welsh born and bred. Let's have a look at his... Where's he born? Information. Born in Cardiff. Relatively local lad. Comes in, no familiarity with the position he's playing, but he has only got to play 18 minutes, so I'm hoping he can do the business for us and maybe catapult himself into the first team. Here we go, Dolan swinging the corner before those subs are made, and Matt with the header on target, but over the bar. Come on, boys. See this through. Twomley's looking bright already with the interception in the half space. Whips it in. Oh, he's looking for that assist early doors. Can he get back now? Cooper's providing some cover on that side. That's good to see. Putting an arm around his young teammate there, giving him some support in the channel. Can we get some pressure on this ball now? They go long into the half space, out into the channel now. Wilmot turns it over. Well played. Oh, what are we doing? That's calamitous stuff at the back. What are we doing? Oh my god, if that had gone in, I would have probably smashed up my laptop. What the fuck was that? Last 10 minutes now. Is there one last change we should make? I think... I'm reluctant to change it at the back. So... Sheehan could always do with being protected. Cooper's looking a bit tired. Who's on a bench that maybe deserves a run out? Do you know what? Let's give Cabango a bit of a rest. We do look better at the back when he plays, and I don't want him to be too knackered for the next game. I want to be able to select him. Oh, and Matt puts the ball in the back of the net, but he's offside again. It's a second offside goal we've scored today. Could have been 4-0. It's narrow, but he is off. Can't complain too much with that. Just see this out now, fellas. We'll take this all day long, away from home. Very comfortable 2-0 win. But can we add to it? Here's Sheehan. Finds Cooper in the channel. Can he get his head up? He does. Pulls it back for young Twomley. And it's ended up in the back of the net. A bit of pinball in the box. I'm not quite sure what's gone on. We'll have to take a look at the replay. But Jamil Matt is on the score sheet again this season. Sheehan finds Cooper. He does well to get his head up. Great to see the 16-year-old Twomley getting forward here. Bit of a shocking box. It's cleared. Pinball off Williams. Falls to the feet of Matt. And he finds the back of the net for the 3-0 cushion. And that should be all she wrote. Hawkins with the great sweeping pass out to Cooper, who finds Matt. It might not be over yet. Jamil Matt adds the 4th goal for Newport. He is on flames this season. Ollie Cooper involved again. All starts from a very, very good clearance / pass from Hawkins. Cooper with a cracking ball. Matt isn't quite ready for his post-match shower just yet. He's thinking, I can get myself another goal. And this has been a very dominant performance, guys. I was not expecting this at all. Tell the boys they were excellent. I will do. A very nice victory. Well done. Cracking stuff, guys. Absolutely over the moon with that result. And that puts us in 3rd place with a game in hand over most of the teams around us. Sorry, not most of the teams, some of the teams around us. Fantastic stuff, guys. We are massively overachieving. And we're putting a dent in Colchester's promotion bid as well. Cabango's looking a bit jaded. Yeah, let's praise Jamil Matt. It's really unfortunate because he's in the last year of his contract and he's not Welsh. So, as part of the rules, I can't renew his contract. I've got to sell him. It's very unfortunate, but I'm hoping we can get some serious money for him. And when I say serious money, I mean at this level. Wow, guys, what a great episode this has been. I hope you agree with me anyway. We've seen some great results and some clean sheets as well. So it's been a very productive episode in my opinion. Unfortunately, we don't have time to play the Salford game without making this episode far too long. So yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to play the Salford game. I do apologise for that. However, 2 games, 2 wins, no goals conceded, and we handed debut to 16-year-old Welshman Lewis Twomley. This could be the sign of something really special in terms of this young lad's career. So let me know in the comments if you think he's got what it takes to take on that left wing back position for us long term. At the tender age of 16, I'd like to think he can develop an awful lot. So it'll be very interesting to see how that one develops. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please do smash that like button for me and consider subscribing for more Football Manager content. I'm looking to upload 2 to 3 episodes per week, so you really don't want to miss out if you're enjoying the series so far. Until next time though, guys, thank you very much for taking the time out to watch the video. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.